Hola, peoples. All right, we're here again for another dose of your morning edition of Deviant Daily. And today, I decided to, with the tarot card that we're going to sort of like shoot the shit with, as they say. I decided to pull from my money and the law of attraction cards to sort of like discuss a little bit before we get into the card itself. And I think the blend works really well. So let's take a look. So the card that came up, the oracle card that I chose, is my life story and the law of attraction. My life story and the law of attraction. Each and every component that makes up your life experience is drawn to you by the powerful law of attraction's response to the thoughts you think and the story you tell about your life, your money and financial assets, your body's state of wellness, clarity, flexibility, size, and shape, your work environment, how you are treated, work satisfaction, and rewards. Indeed, the very happiness of your life experience in general is all happening because of the story that you tell. So, how does that make you feel? What do you think about when you think of that? I actually really like it because it just reminds us, and I hope everyone's doing well. I know I just kind of jumped into this. I hope that you're all doing well. Um, I'm a little excited for today's little morning chatter. But I really like what this is expressing because it's explaining that my life story and the law of attraction. When I think about things, I start to feel them, and as I feel and think about them, I start to live them in my headspace, and then that's where my attraction is. That's where my investment is, and so I'm giving more and more energy to those things, and I'm making them more of a reality. That energy is being sent out looking for the things that match it to bring to me my experience, right? And so that's what's happening that's kind of the process. And so what I really like about this is, it's just a life. It's life. When we go through challenging things, it's like, oh, it's so challenging, yada yada yada. It can be easy for us to get caught up in focusing on all of the things that are challenging or all of the things that bother us. But it's important for us to remember that, this is my story. I am the writer, I am the editor, I am the creator of my own story. And so, what is it that I want to focus on? What is it that I want to birth into this chapter, or the next chapter, and the chapter after that? Like, what do I want to give life to? And so, when we remind ourselves of that, it helps us to take control back, right? It helps us to be aware of, where we are placing our thoughts, where we are placing our investments. So that's a little tidbit from the oracle card. I think rather fitting. So let's get into the tarot card that we pulled. I don't know. I have two screens, y'all, and I'm like trying to circle it on the screen that you can't see. So I'm like moving the cursor over here, and it's like, oh, they can't see it. So over here now on this screen, see, this is a tarot card, and look at this, the Lemniscate again. It's very interesting, and what I appreciate about the Lemniscate here, because it's like this ebb and flow. It just reminds me of life. Like we have these ups and downs too. We have duality here, and you can see even in the background, right? The water, very intense here. The water, turbulence, emotional stuff. It's like, ooh, we're navigating. We're having this like really weird and wild roller coaster type of energy here. And again, with pentacles are associated with the physical realm, materialistic finances, money, resources, earthly, stuff, just stuff. So what do you see when you look at this card? Like, how does it make you feel? What do you think is going on here? Look at those legs, they're defined. Look at that like body positioning. So again, what do you see? How does it make you feel? What pops up? Like what things and just things pop up, and I'll be like, his hat has always bothered me. It looks like a condom. It really does. But anyways, So we have this individual here who is juggling. You can see it's like he's juggling. His footing's like, I don't know what to do, or maybe I do know what to do. I'm not really sure. And so you can see their facial, their that face is funny, but they're kind of looking towards the future. They're kind of like in this present moment, like shifting around, juggling. What's going on here? And we recognize again with the first card, the Oracle card, inspiration, like my life story as I write it, we realize like, you know what, life is about ups and downs and everything in between. Life is this ebb and flow of thought process. And when we experience friction, when we experience challenge, we also, on the other end of it, have the solution. We also have the upliftment. We also have that which feels really good, right? So again, if I think about my life story, then when I'm processing what I'm juggling in life right now, then I can focus, I can turn around, right? I can turn around and turn that focus onto something that I appreciate. I can turn that focus into something beneficial because I realize, like, look, this is my life story. I am the creator here. And so, yes, I'm juggling things at this moment, but I have to then think about, like, what do I want? What life do I want for myself? How does that feel? What does it look like? And then I get to look at the things that I am juggling and then give more emphasis, give more life and activation to the things that align with that experience that I want, you know? And so yeah, we can appreciate, I think we should also learn to appreciate that friction, appreciate that challenge, because without the challenge, without that tug, we wouldn't really recognize how to finely tune and focus in on what we actually want. Okay, so what does that say to you? You know, again, this is our time together, so share your thoughts. It's also being, this reminds me of like a belt, you know, a conveyor belt or whatever they call that shit, you know. Is but it's like it's a belt, and so it's like it can be stretched too thin, or if it's really really good, it's saying like it's important for us to adjust to our situations, adjust to our surroundings, you know, be open to maybe new financial prospects, or be open, like this might not be what I had envisioned for myself, but it feels like this is the path for me to take right now, and it could very well be a stepping tone step fuck a stepping stone to the success that you are seeking. And so again, this requires us to really pay attention to that ebb and flow, the thought processes, the ones that are really great and the ones that are not so great. Just pay attention to our feelings and our stories. And when we recognize, like, oh, this might be something that maybe I need to adjust myself a little bit to better suit my environment and better suit myself, so I can create what I've been wanting to create. Does that make sense? Um, and so it's also paying attention, you know, with the Two of Pentacles, the Two of Coins. It's saying, look, it's important for us to remain in amusement. It's important for us to have a little fun. So when the Two of Pentacles comes up, and especially with our life story, it's like, you know what? Are we just going through the motions in our life? Like, what do we need to sort of implement in our life that we enjoy, that can kind of like put that pep back to our step, or to inspire us and bring that fire back? Like, what is going on? Like, we are a little too grounded. Maybe we need to bring some excitement back into our life. And so we have to ask ourselves, like, what can I implement that's going to be enjoyable? Because again, juggling, it can be fun, you know. People, it's like just amusing to watch and to focus on keeping everything in place and juggling all that stuff. So that's something as well. It's like, okay, let me do something fun. Let me be aware that maybe it's time to do something I like, but I need to be implement more fun into my life. And I need to be, if something is requiring me to change or to shift, then I need to be able to quickly get into gear, you know. And I think that's something also with the Two of Pentacles today, as we contemplate, you know, the rest of the day. I think that it's something that we we should be mindful of. Like, we can have a little fun, we can take a little breather, relax a little, but when we are called to do work, we have to be able to shift readily from that fun, leisurely sort of like attitude into like serious focus mode, serious like work mode. So it is okay. I think that's a really good balance here. It's like it is okay to have fun and enjoy yourself and take a break. You know, if you're at work, take a break or read, do your thing, but be able to like, I don't know why I'm snapping, but I'm snapping for y'all. But like, to be able to really switch gears and get into that mode and get that work done, right? I think that this is also like this, it's something that we need to consider too, is like bridging things, like coming together. So if you have, it's almost like melding things, merging things together. It's like if you have, let's say this is a group effort. So let's say this person offers, something really, really good, and this other person offers something really, really good. They don't necessarily work together, but you are the sort of glue. You are the stabilizer. And so it's like, you know what? If we take your really great qualities and the work that you do here, and we take your really great qualities and the work that you do together, the three of us, just example, can really, we have something here. We can create something here. So this might be for some something to think about. Like, maybe I don't have all of the resources myself, and I have people around me who do. And if we work together, we can really create something sustainable that we can expand upon, right? So that's another thing with the Two of Pentacles here. And it's all about, again, it's all about your story, your life story. So recognize, like, okay, what do I want to think about that's going to help me perfect my life story, help me to create what I'm wanting to create. And it might be, I need to reach out and gain resources from other people or situations, and we can all work in alignment together. So that's that. Yeah, I'm trying to think of anything else. I want to make sure to keep these short enough where it's just like a daily boost, a daily little like insight that we can journal or contemplate to help us just think about things. I don't want it to be too long. So let me know if you enjoy these. Always let me know. I'm here to help where I can. I'm here to be of service where I can. But yeah, that's just a little tidbit of the Two of Coins, Two of Pentacles for our morning to think about. I wish you all well. I hope that you enjoyed this, and I really thank you all for participating. If you enjoy the content, feel free to share, like, comment, click the link in the description to see different ways to support. I'm happy to do this. I enjoy these. And if you have any special requests for future videos, if it's content that I can actually comment on, if it's something I know, I will be happy to put something together. So yeah, don't be a stranger, y'all. Communicate with me. I am reachable. So you can reach out, and I will be happy to communicate. So again, thank you so much for being here. I will talk to you. I'm trying to do these twice a day, one in the morning and one in the afternoon, evening time. So I will be back later to share more time with you. So again, till then, have fun, be blessed, and stay healthy and well. Talk to you later.